The year was 2009. I was still a contractor working in Iraq during Operation Iraqi Freedom as a civilian. I've been on the job since 2007. And once again, I was due another vacation. So, this time, it would push my vacation to March 2010 as I was going to do my research on traveling to Dominican Republic. So I was online learning about the currency, the tourist locations, the crime rate, and so on to prepare myself for my flight. And once again, I would be influenced to go there by my fellow American coworkers who went before me. They basically kept telling me in so many words, "You're about to get it in, bro." This is coming from my brothers, African Americans, so I knew exactly what they meant by that. A whole lot of fun. So I booked a flight. This was before the earthquake was to happen at Haiti, like a month later in January 2010. My flight was in March of 2010, so a lot was being rebuilt in Haiti. I believe not much of Dominican Republic was affected by it. Well, anyway, I booked the flight, set up a stay for 1 week in Punta Cana, and from there, my plan was to just take 2 weeks to explore and just let destiny lead me wherever I would be. So I landed in Miami, Florida, and had to wait till the next day to fly to the DR. I stayed at the Barceló Palace, which was a very beautiful beachfront resort in Punta Cana. 24-hour bar service as the drinks was free as part of the package. So best believe I took full advantage of that. And there were tourists from all over the world there. I met Russians there who drank. However, my favorite encounter would be making friends with a Dominican from Boston. For reasons of privacy, I'll just say his name was Mr. Gomez. We would become cool at the Barceló, and we was having such a good time together. He invited me to tag along with him all the way to Santiago in the DR. So I accepted his offer, and little did I know at the time who this man was in the DR. It would turn out that this guy was actually related to the wife of the former president of the Dominican Republic. So everywhere we went, everyone was treating this guy like royalty. One time we were supposed to be hooking up together and meet at a location, and I was having trouble catching a taxi. So he said, "Don't worry about the taxi. I got you. I got someone coming to pick you up." Minutes later, the police car pulls up, and they're offering me a ride to go see Mr. G. He would introduce me to people as well, but in fact, he would also give me special discounts on any hotel that I stayed at while I was traveling with him. So we traveled and made a stop all the way over in Santo Domingo, where he introduced me to a group of Asian or Chinese people that ran a little restaurant that cooked Dominican food. And all of these Asian people working in there, they didn't speak one word of Chinese or Asian. They only spoke Latin. My mind was blown. We made another stop, picked up 2 girls that traveled the rest of the way to Santiago with us. And from Santo Domingo to Santiago, they remained with us pretty much the rest of the whole vacation I was there. He didn't tell me nothing just then, but I had the feeling that one of the girls was purposely brought there for me. And I took a liking to her, she took a liking to me, and we hooked up and we became very close the whole rest of my vacation there. I had a lot of good times with her, ate at restaurants, stayed at hotels with her. And this was all despite the language barrier between us, because she spoke absolutely no English. The girl that was with him also didn't speak any English, but being that he was the translator, it all worked out between all of us. As he would take us to Santiago and introduce me to these places called El Casos, as he called them, El Casas. And they were like these private suites disguised as a storage facility. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, it's guarded, and there's a gate that opens up, and you drive into this place that looks like a storage facility. You go inside the garage, get out of your car, close the garage door behind you, and there's another door that leads to a whole condo of, I don't know, decorated however you want, whatever your fantasy is, jungle, tropical paradise, romantic, it all varies. And these are places discreetly meant for couples that want to be private. I mean, people that enjoy their privacy and they just want to get away with their couple, with their partner and have private time together. Let's just say it was quite the experience to have while I was on vacation there, and I did enjoy every moment I was with my friends. Well, as time went on, I spent time going to clubs and spots for young gentlemen like myself, hooked up with a couple of girls here and there, but I always ended up going back to the same girl I came with. It was a safe stay, and I loved being there every minute, and I plan to return someday again as well. I would describe DR as one of the top locations to visit as a single black man. Well, that's all the time I got today with you guys. I just wanted to describe a true story, share a true story I had on a visit to DR. So once again, thanks again for spending some time with me as I talked about my memoirs. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. I have more content coming soon. See you guys on the flip side.